Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day that I finally reveal to you what has been going on and what was the big project, the big mojito of life that me and Josh have been working on. But as you can see from the title of this video, yes, we bought a house! We bought a house! This has been going on for so many months now, and it's still hard to believe that we actually bought a house. This is the video where I'm gonna share with you all the details. There's also a big announcement at the end of this video, so stay put for that. I don't even know where to start. I kind of wrote a script for this video, but then I was like, screw that, I don't want any scripts. I just want to come here and chat to you and tell you all the little updates and the news and just, you know. First things first, we bought a house. Why the heck did we buy a house? Who knows? So for a while now, me and Josh have spoke about buying a house, but it was not something that was in our immediate future, purely because we are not rich and we could not afford buying a house in the area where we live, which is so super close to the airport and relatively close to London with direct trains, which also makes the price of the properties here be super elevated. So we've been renting, always been renting, and yes, we wanted to buy a house, but we were not considering doing it anytime soon just because no money, no fun. But then 2020 arrived and it started screwing everyone over, as you all know, and the things with my job went from bad to worse to shit to slightly better to bad again. So my job was in the poop, and one day we just were chatting with each other and we were like, why are we living so close to the airport still? Like, at the current moment, with the current circumstances, we have no reason to be living here. It's sad, but it's true. I'm not working at the airport. I don't know if I ever will be again, or if yes, when. We are not even going on vacation as often as we used to. We used to go on vacation a lot and spending random weekends or even random day trips in other countries just because we could. But we're not even doing that because obviously traveling is not the most safe thing at the moment. So we just started wondering, why are we still here? What is making us stay here? And I was always a big defender that having no reason to stay is a good reason to go. And so we were like, maybe we cannot afford a house here, but maybe we can afford a house somewhere else where it's cheaper. So we went to have a look online, we looked into a bunch of properties, we looked into getting mortgages, we spoke to a bunch of mortgage advisors, just because neither me or Josh knew anything about property or buying property or how money works in general. So we had to get lots of advice from many different people, many different sectors, until we realized that yes, we could actually afford the house. Not here, but in other parts of the country we could. And so we started the process. Back in end of May, beginning of June. That's when we started all this. So you see how long it took us. And even then, it wasn't as long as we were expecting, because we were expecting to move into the new house in April, March 2021. But then we found this beautiful house in relatively the area that we were looking at. We're not looking into a specific area, but like a zone of the country. We knew we didn't want to move to the north. And so we were looking like the south, southeast, southwest, the south of the country. We had a few spots in mind, and then in one of those spots we discovered this amazing property which had so many incentives on it. And we booked the viewing straight away. We went to saw the house, we spoke to the property people, we ran all the math, we spoke to our mortgage advisor, and we got the confirmation that yes, we could afford that house. And not only that, but that this house was gonna be ready in September, October 2020 and not in April 2021. So we immediately jumped on that opportunity train and we grabbed this house. Where is this house? I'm not gonna tell you the specific zone of the country just for privacy reasons, but I'm gonna tell you that this house is 3 hours away from here, from our current location. And it was a tough decision deciding if we wanted to move so far away or not. Obviously for Josh it's relatively easy because he works from home, so he can work from whatever the home is. But for me it was more an emotional decision as well, and it made me really think and question myself what is important, and from all the important things, what has more weight at the moment. And we realized together that my job might not be coming back, as sad as that is, and there is no reason to not take an opportunity when they come. And the opportunity to get this amazing house was like now or never, because if we didn't, someone else would obviously buy that house. That house would not wait for us, someone would snatch it, because like I said, it's an amazing house and it had so many incentives to buy it straight away. So we decided, yeah, let's go for it. So we are moving 3 hours away from our current location, which, if my job does come back, might complicate things a little bit, because then I will have a 3-hour commute versus the 10 minutes commute that I have here, which is gonna make things more tricky. But it might not be that bad, who knows? I guess we'll only find out if my job ever comes back and once I start doing that commute and seeing how things are. But we are taking things one step at a time, and right now we just wanted the house, this opportunity, this amazing house. So which house is this? It's a 4-bedroom house. When we were looking just for a 3-bedroom, but then this 4-bedroom one appeared inside our budget. Basically it was the same price that we were looking at, but a bigger house. It has an amazing huge garden, which was one of our requirements. We really wanted a garden for Suki to be able to run around. It has a dishwasher. I'm so happy and so excited about the dishwasher, really. That might be, in line with the garden, the thing that I'm most excited about. It's a fully detached house, which means it doesn't share walls with any other houses. Obviously, there's houses next to them, but the walls are not in common, which is something that we really enjoy. This house where we're currently renting is also fully detached, and it's just a great feeling knowing that you can blast music at 3 a.m. and you're not gonna disturb anyone, because simply they cannot hear you because they don't have walls in common with you. It's great. We love that. So that was another requirement that we had for the new house. We wanted it to be fully detached. We have a garage, just like we have here. What else? It's a 3-story house, 3 floors. I know. It has one of those converted lofts where the master bedroom is going to be. So the 3rd floor, the entire 3rd floor is the master bedroom, and it has an ensuite bathroom. I don't have words to describe how lucky we were to find this house. It's a new built property, which means no one has ever lived there. We're going to be the first buyers. The house is being built as we speak. It doesn't exist. I mean, now it exists. But when we first bought it, we couldn't even see the house itself because it was still under construction. So we had to visit a model for this house, like another house that looks the same, but it was another house, not ours. And then eventually we were able to see the actual house that we bought. It was still under construction. I'll insert some footage here.
Skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Ooh, ooh. I'm coming home to you.
And the whole process has been very emotional, and it's little step by little step. And like I said, the house is 3 hours away, so every time we need to go to do something regarding the property, we need to drive 3 hours there, 3 hours back. If we are lucky and there's no traffic, maybe it's 2.5 hours instead of 3. It's been a long process, and here we are. We're buying a house 3 hours away. Because this house is a new build, we're also able to choose some of the things we wanted in the house. Like we chose the kitchen countertops, the cabinets, the wooden floor, the carpets. We chose all those things to make it match to our preferences and our taste. So not that we could design the interior of the house, that's set, that's a model, but we could choose the little finishing touches, which is also really exciting. And we're just very happy that we were able to do this and turn 2020 around. That's what I feel that we did. The year 2020 could have had the potential to be such a crappy year for us and for everyone else. But for us, 2020 is forever going to be reminded as the year that we bought our first house.
I'm coming home to you.
Now on to the big announcement that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. I'm starting another YouTube channel. I'm not giving up on this one, but the new YouTube channel that I'm creating, it's called My Tidy Life. I'm gonna leave the link down there in the description, and it's gonna be all about cleaning motivation, organization tips, all house things like I share on this channel sometimes. I'm just gonna start doing all those videos in that channel instead, because those are videos that you guys really enjoy seeing. You always tell me you enjoy my cleaning videos and that it gives you motivation to go and tackle your messes, and I really enjoy reading those comments. So I decided to start the channel just for that, and that the fact that we're going into a brand new house with all the cleaning and all the organization in the world to do, again, it just sounded like opportunity. So I jumped once again on that opportunity train, and I'm starting this YouTube channel. My plan for that channel is that I'm going to be publishing one video per week. It might be more, it might be less, but I'm gonna try and stick to one video per week, possibly on Wednesdays, as that's the mid of the week, and you might need some little bit more motivation to help you go through the last 2 days before the weekend. So I'm really thinking on publishing my videos on Wednesdays, and the first video on that channel is gonna come out tomorrow, so go and check out that channel. Once again, the link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell and all those things so you don't miss any of my uploads. But like I was saying, the first video is coming out tomorrow, and it's gonna be an empty house tour. So on tomorrow's video in the new channel, I'm gonna be sharing with you how the house looks before we move any furniture in, before we do anything to it. I'm just gonna share with you the raw, pure state of our brand new 4-bedroom house. How exciting is that? It's super exciting. I hope you are as excited as I am to embark in this new adventure with me. I really hope to see you in the new channel and get your support and motivation. I'm really looking forward to it. This house is now starting to become a mess because we have started to pack, and I'm feeling a bit nostalgic because I feel like this house was the beginning of mine and Josh's story. This was the house where we moved in together for the first time. This was the house where we brought Suki to, and we've lived here for 2.5 years. And even though it's not that long, it was the longest I've ever lived in the house in the UK. And I really enjoy this house. I really like it. It's not very big, but I really like this house. And I absolutely love the neighborhood where this house is. And I'm just sad that we cannot afford a house in this neighborhood because I absolutely love it. And if we could, I would totally 100%, 200% buy a house in here instead of 3 hours away. But we can't. Maybe one day in the future we'll be able to come back to this neighborhood. I keep telling that to Josh, that maybe one day we'll buy a house here. Who knows? But we are very excited about this new chapter in our lives. So I hope to have you all to come along with us. And yes, come back tomorrow to the new channel, My Tidy Life, and check out how our brand new house looks like.